Hi everybody, so I'm Anna from Xero and I'm going to be talking on seamless online payments. So I'm going to show you some new features that we're coming into Xero. Um, there we go. So a bit of background, I have been involved in Xero since around 2008. Now Xero only came out and was only released to the market in 2007. So I've seen it change and evolve and know the ways in the future that is coming within this product. So I'm just wondering who in the room here actually uses Xero? Who knows about Xero? Awesome, cool. So I'm amongst friends, which is great. So you'll understand the Xero platform for the small business is built to streamline and be able to you guys to manage your accounts on a live basis. And then it's also through the Open API we have built out technically our app store in relation to giving other businesses the opportunity to build out the products that they need within their business rather than just having, say, one product, for example. I know for, say, a cafe, you could use Deputy, who are downstairs, Xero, and another company called Invitbox, and that will give you a really cool whole solution to streamline the processes even further than just using Xero. Then within our accounting and bookkeeping practices, they can work on your data at the same time. So myself, I had a bookkeeping firm in New Zealand and I worked with a lot of clients on Xero and helped them to streamline those processes and get the best out of their business. And what we're actually noticing is that a lot of the businesses are growing through using Xero and changing their business, which is great. So, as you can see here, no friction is what we aim for. So small business, you guys are running your business on Xero. It doesn't matter where you are. I had some clients recently doing payroll, Sydney based, but they were doing payroll from Hawaii on holiday. So it means that you can keep up to date and you know what is happening within your business. And then the advisors, they are working on the system at a deeper level. They can then give you further reporting and they can use other tools that are around their business to take that data further. Now, who knows the story of Xero and how it came about? Anybody heard it? So Xero came about due to this no friction. So Rod Drury is a bit of an entrepreneur in New Zealand. If you look him up, and he was working with his chartered accountant, and so his accountant and himself, they were in different locations. Now they wanted to be able to work together. He wanted to know what was going on, and so that's how they came up with Xero. So they reckon when you're going into a new business that you should maybe, or a new startup like what Xero was back in 2005 from a apartment in Wellington. It's now grown from that to over 500 staff globally, and we released to the market today over 211,000 businesses globally. nearly 80,000 of those are Australian, which is quite exciting. So it's been awesome to be a part of that growth and that change. So I'm going to show you today some further innovation in where the guys are taking this business, which is really exciting for small business to be able to streamline. Now there's a key within the system, within small business, that cash flow is king. So enabling the quick and easy payments between business is essential for a healthy small business economy. And with Xero, we're pushing our vision of banking 2.0 with the banking industry in Australia and around the world. And I've seen some really cool innovations so far with the likes of CommBank, ANZ, Bank West as well, and the way that these guys are all starting to move, which is quite exciting, and you can see that happening. So, Banking 2.0. This is going to enable the business owner to liaise directly with the bank. So no more downloading and uploading of ABA files, and we'll be looking to streamline the payment management as well. So we're pushing this vision within Australia initially because the banks, and New Zealand, and then around the world as well because the banks are quite receptive. So anything that can streamline this banking process, both the ins and outs, has to be a winner for small business, as this is where so much non-value add time is spent and where so many errors are made. So this is an example of within the Xero engine. Just in Australia in the last 12 months, over $14 billion in invoices sent. So imagine if we can get that paid faster and more streamlined. And again, with our payroll, that hasn't come up properly, sorry. The payroll, there's been over $3.8 billion in wages just in the last 12 months. So that we released the payroll to the market about this time last year, so that has been a huge uptake by the Australian businesses. So if we can streamline these payments, remove the errors and save time on all these transactions, this has huge savings for you guys. There we go. So Xero in the banking sector. Capturing online accounts of small to medium-sized businesses still remains the holy grail of retail banking. So bankers can expand that business relationship with new products. They can also reach out to employees of the businesses and sell other products to these employees. So at the moment, you guys will all be familiar with this screen. This is our relationship with the banks. It's via the bank reconciliation process. We consume the data and match it within Xero. But this is just the start. So now I'm going to take you in to where we're heading. So the banks need to realise that the traditional services offered to small businesses are not just enough. And we saw that with CBA this morning, where the innovation that they're heading towards. So as small business continues to embrace new technology and services, the integration with Xero is just the new benchmark for customer service. So I will introduce our vision for the first part of Banking 2.0, a closer banking concept to enable payments to be made directly from Xero and without the need to download or upload or manually enter any of the information within the internet banking. So inside your bank, inside your internet banking, you confirm what accounts you want to pass to Xero. So there'll be no more paper forms, no more posting them to enable the feeds. You'll be able to do it all within your internet banking. The next step is you'll then just log into Xero, and then you'll be able to match the accounts to the relevant information. So once these are connected, you can confirm, and the data will then be connected and ready and available within Xero in 24 hours, once that bank has passed that information to us, of course. Then that will then create it on your dashboard and it will set all those accounts up for you, bring in the transaction history, and you'll be away. The next step, which I see as a massive time saver, having worked in small business and have my own small business, is to streamline the payment of accounts. So currently, you'll all be familiar with the payment screen. You go in, you create the ABA file, you download it, you upload it into your internet banking. Our vision is to be able to do that, but you'll select and you'll create your batch. Once you've created your batch and set all the details in there, of course, you will then send it off to the internet banking. The next stage from that is as a business owner, so you could have your bookkeeper or your admin person doing this batch payment for you. Once they've done this stage, you will then get a text message, log in and authorize, and those payments will be made. So that will just help to streamline and remove any errors and save a lot of time as well. So online invoicing, who's used our online invoicing in the room? Awesome, cool. So you guys will be familiar with this concept. I love showing people in demonstrations, especially business owners, how the online invoicing works. Especially the favourite part they love is the invoice viewed. That excuse of people haven't, what do they get? Oh no, I haven't received your invoice, I haven't seen it. And you can go in and say, no, at this time, at this day, you did see this. So, getting paid faster with online invoicing. If you haven't checked it out yet and you are using Xero, have a look because it will help to speed up that time. So time is money within your business. Chasing payments, chasing this money coming in, the more you can streamline this, the better that it will be for you guys. But at the end of the day, it is your money and it is your choice. So with regards, we use PayPal, eWay, Payment Express at present, plus another few in the States as well. And that means that you're able to get paid faster. So in summary, If you haven't looked at Xero, go down and have a chat to the guys. Nick and James and Tim are downstairs, Tim from Workflow Mix, and they will be able to talk you through, show you through more information as well, and give you even a demo perhaps. So I'd like to thank you guys for your time today, and have a fantastic next 2 days.